Yo, what's up guys? This is TerasHD and welcome back to another episode of Spore Let's Create. Today we are going to be making a Charizard. Oh baby, a lot of you have suggested just Pokemon or different kinds of Pokemon. So I'm probably going to be making a few Pokemon in the next few episodes of Let's Create. But we're going to start with Charizard because honestly that is my favorite Pokemon, not officially, kind of, maybe not, a little bit, sometimes only on Mondays, kind of a thing. So let's get started on the body. Right, there we go. I think that is a pretty good start for the body. His neck is kind of long, which I think I did long enough. So, okay, sweet. So let's do the mouth first, because that is, I think that is like the most, I think that's the defining part of Charizard, honestly. Well, despite the, of course, the flaming tail is the most apparent one. Alright, so, what mouth would be best to use? Let's see, what mouths do we got? I normally like to use the normal mouths, even though we do have some mods. As if this is the first time that you're watching this series, we are actually using a lot of mods, which you can find in the description below, if you would like to try out these mods with like a lot of different parts and stuff like that. Alright, so maybe these parts would be good. This one seems like a nice Charizard mouth, but the problem with that is that you can't really color it so well. So let's see. I think I'm just going to be using one of these. I think this one would probably be the... Nah, you know what? The Croc Kisser is a really good one. Let's see. What else do we have? Maybe this one if we make it correctly. Oop, I'm having a little bit of lag. Ooh. Oh, this is strange. I'm not doing anything. Look at that. Alright, I just reset my recording and that kind of fixed it. Alright, let's see. Let's try to get the neck a little bit further, like so, because it's not supposed to have that little thing right here. So let's try to fix that real quick. There we go. His neck should be a bit thinner though, maybe something like that. That's pretty good, I think. All right, now let's focus on the mouth, shall we? Let's make it a bit smaller, a bit longer. Maybe we'll make it a bit bigger. A bit thinner as well. I'm having some frame rate issues. Hold up. Yeah, the frame rate issues are a bit weird. Hold up. Let me just test if we can maybe lower some settings down. If we just put it all to medium. Usually my frame rate is alright, but I don't know. We'll just play with all medium. Maybe that will fix it. All right. So maybe not that thin. It looks way too thin. Way too pointy. Way too pointy. If we make it a bit... Oh, no. Hold up. This is going to take some trial and error. I think that is pretty good. If we maybe lower it down just a little bit. Maybe something like that. Alright, sweet. Now, let's make the things that come out of his head. Like the little horns thing. They're not actually horns, I think. They're just, kind of like that or something like that. I don't know. Ooh, those just kind of look like rabbit ears, if I'm gonna be honest. If we make that thicker on the bottom and really thin on the top, there we go. That looks pretty similar to what he has on his head. There we go. Now he does have two teeth. These teeth are at the wrong edge. They should be coming down at the bottom. So let's take these. There we go. Put it right there. Oh man, I kind of don't like how these are so big. These transformation tools. Let's make them a bit smaller. Can I not make them smaller than that? Is that as small as I can make them? All right, we'll deal with it, I guess. Actually, no, that's way too big. It's way too big. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's make it smaller. Let's try to find another part that we could use. There should be a lot of parts in the mods we got. So let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Those are some red parts. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, but that's not what we need. We need just normal ones. Oh, what's this? A new tab? Oh, Grok's parts. Yeah, so I installed some new mods actually, and I'm gonna be putting all of them in the description below. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Hold on. let's see. Let's take this red one. As you can see, the creature is green, but when it's colored, even though the creature is green, since we did put the red part, it's going to be red no matter what we color it as. So that is pretty cool. Let's use the white one. There we go. That might be cool to use for teeth. So let's try to get it inside of his mouth, something like that. There we go. Let's make it really thin. Oop, there we go. Put it like that. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can get a better view. I think that's pretty good. No, it's not too good. Let's try to get it more into the mouth. Something like that, maybe. Alright. Man, it's really weird, this mod. Hold up. Alright, just had to reset recording. Alright, it's really weird how this, all these transformation tools are in this mod. Might have to try to fix that. Alright, there we go. Let's rotate it like that. Man, we are spending way too much time on these freaking teeth. There we go. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's way too... comes out way too much. What else can we use? I'm trying to find some other things that we can use. Maybe, maybe something with details. Maybe these parts, that might be pretty cool to use. Because I know that we can put this one inwards a little bit. Like so, maybe. And then put it outwards a little bit, maybe. Spin it like that. That looks pretty good, except that it goes out way too much. It's like, it should just be going straight down. Something like that. There we go. Except it needs to rotate a little bit like that. There we go. Alright, we got his teeth. How does that look? Will it just be yellow, or does it... Okay, it just becomes like these kind of white actual teeth. That's pretty cool. I do need to make them smaller, though. So let's make them a bit smaller. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, now let's make the eyes. I got some reference pictures next to me, so it seems like the eyes that he has are blue. He has blue eyes. These really nice blue eyes. Dreamy eyes. Let's see. Any blue eyes we got? These ones seem a bit similar. Not really, though. We could use maybe these and then just fix them up a bit, because that looks derpy as hell. That looks so derpy. But we could probably use that if we use this right here. Try to get a purple color. There we go. Actually, let's just make him not purple, I mean orange. Let's just make the base color orange for now, so we can get a better picture of how he looks like. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, hold on. I want to see if we can actually make his eye color different. I think it's this one. Or we could just, you know, put one of these. This is blue. So we'll put that in there. Hold up. Let me just take away the eye. And let's just make the eyes. Let's make them. Why not? Will that look good? That looks so derpy! Oh man! I love it! Oh man, let's try to make it a bit better though. How will that look? Maybe the eyeball is... Oh man, it just looks so creepy. Oh man, his eyeball just looks like a little nipple from the side. Look at that. The little boob eyes. Well, let's get him down there so we can see him properly. There we go. And again, let's see how it looks. Alright, close your mouth because that kind of ruins it. Can you please close your mouth? There we go. Yeah, when his mouth is closed, it looks fine. The only thing that we need to add is one part right here. Because that part looks a little bit derpy. There we go. Alright. There we go. Let's just add one more part here. I can't help but notice that his mouth looks really muscular now. All these different muscles. Alright. So, like that. Is that better? Is that better? We got it? Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it pretty well. I think we got it pretty good. Got it pretty good. And last one right here. I think that's the final part about sculpting the face. Let's make it smaller. And another one on this side. There we go. Alright, sweet. So I think that is pretty much it for sculpting the face. Actually, I need to add this part right there. Let's place it right there. There we go. How does that look? I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks just like it's supposed to look. Now we could take these away and just use these parts for the horns, because we can. So let's zoom out a little bit. Get them just right. Oh man, we can't make them bigger. I will just scroll. There we go. And then of course we need to smooth that out. Now I'm gonna try to start working on the face now and start working on the wings. But the face is pretty good, pretty big part about Charizard. There we go. That is absolutely perfect. I love it. I love it. All right, sweet. Now let's get started on the wings and everything. Yeah, something like that. Alright, there we go. Let's start sculpting it a little bit. Maybe something like that, and then let's add another one of these right here. There we go. That looks pretty good, I think. Now, one of the hardest parts is going to make the wings actually blue, because usually I would use let's see, right here. Usually I would use the Bat Boys, but as you can see, if I would actually use them, and if we go into test mode, they wouldn't become blue. There's no way that we could actually make them blue. So the only part that we can actually use are these. So we're gonna have to try to mess with getting them to look like actual wings. This is going to be very hard, actually. Very hard. But let's try. You never know. You never know unless you try, baby. Man, they're so small though. They're so small. I want to make them bigger. I want to make them bigger, baby. So how can we make them bigger? We can't place parts on parts. What we can do though. Here's what we can do. If we take this away. Just hold on. Is it like that? There we go. Alright. What we can do is that we can add another part right here. Make that one really small. And now we can kind of mess around with it a lot more. So let's place these parts right there. That's a good spot for it. Let's make them go up. Yeah, it's the right size. All right, hold up. Let's do a time lapse. Let's do a time lapse of this. Alright, there we go. So those wings look pretty good, I think. Let's see how they look like in the test driver with the blue color all on it. Let's see. Yes. Oh, baby, yes. That looks absolutely perfect, I think. Especially like that you can still see the limb a little bit right there. So that it still looks like, hold on, how does it... it kind of looks weird when it moves. But we can fix that, if we use... some more knurl downs, or bumps, I guess they're called here. So yeah, we can fix that like that. Alright, if we put them all over his wings so that it doesn't bump out that much. Maybe just on the top. Something like that. There we go, that looks pretty good. And let's keep on doing those like that. Just where it like bumps out. So let's see where it actually does that. You just have to keep an eye on where the blue parts kind of come out. So we need to add one right there in the corner, so that it doesn't bump out that much. Right there, wasn't it? Yeah, right there. There we go. Make it a bit smaller. And there was also one right here where it bumped out. Something like that. Alright, let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Let's see if that fixed. I think it's fixed now. They do look a bit bulky now, but honestly, I don't mind too much. Maybe you guys do. I don't. Yeah, everything is coming together. I think he's starting to look pretty good. Now, the tail, baby, the tail. So let's put him a bit forwards. Let's get some limbs action going down. So, I think the best part would be used to the wizard sleeve. Let's get it to the right thing. So, let's take that out of it. Alright. Maybe we should have done the tail before we did the wings, because the wings are really in the way right now. So big and bulky. Oh, come on. Come on, connect together. Connect together, baby. There we go. There we go. Let's stick it out a lot. His tail is really big. There we go. Something like that. It's not that big, though. Ah, crap. Oh, crapper. There we go. Something like that. It's a pretty good size for it, I think. Let's make it a bit bigger here. There we go. Now, again, I'm going to be showing you guys this trick. If you place a foot right there, and then take the body and kind of drag it into it. Hold on, can I get to that part? Can I get to that one? Ah, man, hey, hello. Hello, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm asking for, baby. Ah, there we go, finally. Alright, yeah, so we take it and drag it into the body. And we make it thinner right there, so it kind of just moves into the tail. So there we go. Now his tail is really smooth looking. We just have to take away these feet. Let's do that. There we go. Now we can actually take these feet and place it like so. Fix the tail up a little bit. Now, if I remember correctly, we did have some effect somewhere. There we go. All right. So where was the many flames? I think that is a little bit too much. Let's see what else we got. Red flame. That's a pretty good one. A little bit too fast though. Let's see, we should be able to find something. Red blue flame. Nah, that's too much. Let's see. Faraway sun. Bubbles. Yeah, I said bubbles. Why not? How does campfire look like? Campfire looks pretty good. I don't like the smoke though, to be honest. But everything else looks pretty good on it. So if we do something like that, that doesn't really matter. We won't be able to see it there anyway. So let's see how that looks. Oh, you can actually see it. That sucks. All right, let's try to get it small then, so that you can't see it anymore. Alright, there we go. Let's get it into the body right around there. There we go. Oh, lag spike. Alright, there we go. Alright, the lag is gone and we are back. Alright, let's see how it looks now. How Charizard is looking. Oh, I love this creation. This is probably my favorite creation I've ever made, to be honest. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. Of course, we have to do the front of his stomach. If we move this a little bit more upwards. Okay, it doesn't mess anything up. What if we move that limb right here a little bit more like that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we can change his arms. I don't like how bulky that gets. He doesn't have that big of arms. His arms are pretty small. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now, should we make him taller? No, definitely not. Definitely not. He has stumpy feet. I don't know. It seems like this one would be the best one. Cheese bump? Really? We gotta use cheese bump? Alright. Hey. That's a little bit cheesy. I hate myself. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's just connect that. Let's see how that looks. I think that's gonna look pretty good. Of course we can smooth it out a little bit by placing some orange parts around it. But let's just see how that looks so far. Alright, come on. Color up, baby. Color up for me. Oh, baby. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty close to Charizard. Now, we need to fix this tooth. So let's make that white. Oh, that's not white. Baby, that's not white. Is it detail that does that? Let's see. I think it's detail. We also need to add a nostril. We forgot the nostril. How could we? How could we do such a thing? I don't know. Yeah, alright, there we go. So we got his thing. Now let's put a nice nostril on his face. That's right there. Nostril. Let's put it right there. Of course, we need to make it bigger so that it can... Ooh, that's a little bit too big. There we go. There. Now Charizard can breathe. Alright, I'm going to make a few adjustments to the face, and I'm just going to time-lapse that, so enjoy the time-lapse. Alright, there we go. Let's see how he looks like. Final look. Final look, probably. I don't promise anything, but it's probably gonna be the final look. So. Come on. Show us. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're pretty much done with Charizard. I think maybe we need to make it a little bit fatter. I tried making him a bit thinner, but it didn't turn out too well. He just looks like an anorexic dragon. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get it to the right size. There we go. I think that looks pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I do want to put some things on his tail though, because in case we can't see the fire in the when we're actually playing the game, I want to put some stuff here. Hold up. Let's do a time lapse of that actually. Alright, let's see how that tail looks with that little extra flame. You know, it's not actually flames, but just a little bit of a color. Just adds a little bit of detail to the actual fire. Alright, come on, color up. Takes a little bit of time to color. Not a big fan of that fire. It looks so derpy. Let's just keep it like it was, I think. Yeah, I think that is the best thing to do. Alright, there we go. I think that is it for Charizard. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Spore Let's Create. Remember to leave your suggestion what I should create in the next episode in the comment section below. Also, do let me know what you think of this creation, because I really want to know your feedback. That is basically the reason why I started the series in the first place. So, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you did like this episode of Spore Let's Create, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.